Taurus, welcome to Sending Spiritually. This is going to be your general reading. If you like information on personals, I am doing 25% off any reading above $30. The link for that will be in the description box. Please use code Taurus Thanksgiving on my website, and I'll link that and pin it below, and it will give you the discounts. I am also having 25% off on my shop, selling my manifestation oils. I do have one for love, attracting money, enhancing your spiritual gifts, and the ultimate protection. They are highly rated. They're made with crystals, herbs, essential oils, and 24 karat gold flakes. So if you want it, check that out. The link will be below. So let's go ahead and see, Taurus. What do you guys need to know? We have Page of Cups, Nine of Swords, Eight of Cups, Ten of Wands, King of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Page of Swords, and Nine of Wands. So I feel like a lot of you may be having a hard time just dealing with external circumstances. I feel like when it comes to you, you're stable, you're grounded, you're mature, you're focused a lot on money, finances, career. This could also be head of household type of energy. You are in your king energy, which means like you have elevated a lot. And you've actually mastered a lot of things in your life, but the problem or the issue comes from other people around you that seem to cause you stress. Some of you may be having a hard time sleeping, or just some of your habits have been disrupted in some way, shape, or form, and it's mostly coming from other people's energy clinging onto you. So if you can sage or just like cleanse yourself, whether it's with a salt bath or whatever methods that you have, please do so. You may have to do that daily for a while, maybe about 10 days. Some of you have a lot of burdens that are on your back. You just have so much responsibility, so many things on your to-do list, and sometimes, you know, that load will be too heavy for someone to carry, regardless of how strong you are, how resilient you are. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to sometimes feel down and feel like, you know, you need an extra helping hand, but just try to be vocal with the people around you, with the people that you trust, that you know will give you a helping hand, and you will get that as well. But I do see there's a specific person in your life that is doing nothing but stressing you out. Like, they are immature in comparison to you. This person, I feel like, gives false promises, or they always whisper sweet nothings into your ear. This is someone that has a tendency of disappointing you and basically promising things that they don't even have to open their mouth about in the first place, and then not delivering. I feel like that's the worst, is when someone doesn't even have to do something or say they're going to do something and then they don't follow through. And that has a tendency of causing you stress, and I feel like you may be forced to walk away from someone, or you're basically going to try to tough it out until it no longer is working for you. But if you're already aware of the signs, the easier it's going to be easier the sooner that you do it. You're going to basically have to be more vocal and let people know where they have you messed up at, not basically tolerate shit from anybody or mess, especially when someone's not being truthful or honest. Like, you have a lot of power within you, and it may be time for you to yield that sword. And you may not like to do that, especially with people that you care about, but I feel like there's certain people around you that have a tendency of like taking advantage of you and your good light and your energy, and they just feel like, oh, well, Taurus is so stable all the time, like this is a person that I can run to. And they don't understand, like, you have your own set of problems and issues and things that you need to do, and there's nobody that should be coming to you to add more load on your back, unless they're coming to alleviate whatever pressure you may have on your shoulders. Because like the Knight of Wands tends to be like someone who's wounded, or a person that's just going through a lot internally and maybe even needing some space and needing to isolate. So I feel like you may even like lash out of nowhere, or like lash out at certain people, but I feel like it's warranted, you lashing out, and it's important for you to speak your mind, like especially if it's something that has been bothering you and you've been containing it. It's going to get to the point where that bull is going to show its face. So be easy on yourself, be patient with yourself, because a lot of the things that you're feeling, all of your feelings are valid. I just feel like there's certain people around you that are just not considering you. They don't consider the things that you have to deal with on a day-to-day basis. They may even make you feel alone, maybe even like shun you in some way. If you are dating or, you know, dealing with someone romantically, I feel like the person that you may be dealing with is not bringing enough to the table. Like, they need to step their game up, and if they're not going to step their game up, they need to move aside so that someone else can come in and do the job properly, because you are already established on your own. Even if financially you may not be in the best place, or you may not be in the place that's you feel like it's satisfactory for you, you're doing a great job on your own, and you deserve somebody that's going to come to you on that same level, on that same caliber. And if they don't, then they need to move aside, because someone's like causing you stress unnecessarily. It doesn't even have to be romantic. It could be a friend who's just like shady. Like they come in just to like emotionally dump on you, and then when you need help or when you need a helping hand, it's like, where's this person at? But I feel like the swords are going to come out. Like people are going to start to see a different side of you, and it's not just because like you may be under stress and pressure, but it's because like you just tolerated things for so long that you're just going to get to the point where you're not going to want to do it anymore. And I also feel like it's your ancestors and your guides kind of like pushing you to stand up for yourself. So let's get another deck. That way we can get some additional messages. Yeah, we have Ten of Swords. You're going to have to end something with someone, or like someone's games, tactics, whatever time they had to get their shit together, that's about to come to an end. So whoever this is needs to make sure that they're on their A game, because they're basically walking on eggshells with you, whether they know it or not. It's like you may not show your dissatisfaction, or you may not show like your disappointment, but you get to a point where once you get tired, you will get tired and you will push someone out. And to them, it may seem like it's out of nowhere, but for you, it's like accumulated pressure that's been going on. And you may not be the type of person to speak up when something is bothering you, but I feel like, look, we have 10 of Wands with two different decks. Like, you just have so much on your plate. Like, it's okay to, like, delegate certain tasks that you can give to other people. It's okay to kind of just, like, prioritize what's most important and save the rest for later. But people don't realize, like, how much load you really carry. And we have the King of Pentacles twice. Some of you are going to have someone come in that is going to basically help you not be so much on your own, or have so much like load on your back, or you're going to have someone come in that could basically alleviate. This could even be in the form of a gift. Someone gives you a deposit of some sort, and this deposit helps you. It helps you not have to like have so much pressure in terms of your finances, if that is an issue. Others of you, this is just like a friend, a confidant, a coworker, or even a mentor that's going to come in, and they're going to give you gems or even like clues or opportunities that could alleviate any burdens that you have on your back. So it's going to range for each person watching, but you will be asked to take action towards something. I'd say like half of you feel content and feel like, you know, you're emotionally fulfilled. And others of you, like your family could be something that may be causing pressure. Like this is like a whole 9, you know, partner, kids, even if you don't have those things all together, it's like there are certain things in your life that just cause pressure. Like kids, yes, we love them dearly, but they also, you know, put a lot on our back. And sometimes it's okay to put yourself first, to have an off day, to just take a day to where you're catering to you and your own needs. And I feel like that's really something that you need. Some of you just need a day off to just sleep and lay in bed and do nothing, because you are already doing so much throughout the week. And give yourself that grace. And you're doing such a great job. If nobody's told you, like you've done such a great job all year, and this has been a very grueling year. And the Knight of Wands is coming out twice, and I feel like a lot of you may be like in pain, and you're not. It's not apparent, like it's not obvious. Like you hide things very well, and it's not until like things get to the boiling point that other people around you start to realize, like, okay, well maybe I should give the Taurus a break. But it shouldn't have to get to that point. People should just automatically, you know, show you grace. But the world, unfortunately, does not work like that. But I can see it, and I can feel like I kind of feel like choked up a little bit, and I was just fine before I did this reading. So I don't know who that is that I'm tapping into, but it's okay. Like, it's okay to have some days where you just need to take a mental health day off, or you just need to really just pay attention to just you, yourself, like going within. Because a hermit sometimes is a person that is isolating themselves. They're going through an internal journey. They may not want to go out as much. They may be a bit more introverted, but it's because like you're processing things that you've gone through. You may even be purging past things that you really didn't deal with because you were so busy. That's the thing about keeping busy, is like, yes, you're keeping busy, but you don't really have time to kind of like sit there and process certain things that you've gone through to try to, you know, clear it out. And sometimes it happens in a forced way, and that may be what you're going to go through, is like a forced rest in some form or fashion, because you do a lot for people around you, and I don't feel like you're appreciated. And it's almost making me mad. Like, why aren't people appreciating you? Why are they not seeing like how much that you're doing? Why are they not seeing how much load is on your back? And it's like so unfair. But when you let these people deal with their own shit, that's when they realize, like, oh wow, like I need to be more grateful. Or they realize how much that you're doing for them, because you're not you're not taking responsibility for their own stuff. And if there is a person here that's breadcrumbing you or not doing enough, you're going to get to a point where you're tired and you're not going to deal with it anymore. And it's just going to be like a rude awakening for this person, but it's going to be long overdue from what I'm seeing. So let me get another deck. That way I can get some additional messages for Taurus placements. Like, I'm so proud of you. I appreciate you. If no one's told you that, I'm telling you that. It's okay for you to rest. You don't have to be on the go constantly. And if somebody is not on your level, or they just make you feel like you're on the fence constantly, like, you need to do what's best for you. Because you do a lot. And I don't see it being recognized. And sometimes that happens. We have 3 of Cups. Yeah, go out and celebrate. If you need to have a drink, have a drink. If you need to just, like, let loose, like, it's so well deserved. And whatever it is that you've been manifesting, it's coming, but you need to slow down. Like, we have slowing down. Like, it's like you're doing a lot, and it's taking a toll on your body, or like your mental health, or it's taking a toll on just you in general. And it's like people are participating and adding burdens to you. Like, this upsets me, because, like, why are so many people putting so much on your plate? And if that's not the case, it's just you in general having a lot of burdens on your back, and basically you need to ask for help if that's necessary. But just know that the cycle is going to be completed. But we have the 8 of Pentacles in reverse, which is someone that's, like, overworking themselves. Like, earth signs at times tend to be workaholics, especially when they're trying to run from something, or they don't want to address something within them, or when they just have, like, a lot of bills or responsibilities. Like, it's completely understandable. But just know that you're going to be forced to communicate. Like, if you've been holding something in, it's just going to be explosive in how it comes out. And I feel like this is a warning, just so you can kind of be on the lookout, or just watch out in how you speak to people about certain things. Because I feel like even if you were to lash out, it's because of the fact that you have so much on your plate, and it's like you don't need anything else. And someone could catch you on a bad day, and you could essentially, like, take all your anger out on them, even though, you know, it's like misjudged anger, or like misplaced anger is what I was trying to say. But right now you're being suppressed. Like, something around you is suppressing you. And if you take time out for you, and you do what's going to make you happy, an hour or 2 every day where you just decompress, and you just drink your tea, drink your wine, whatever it is that you do to decompress, like, it's needed, much needed right now. And you may be traveling in the near future, because we do have 8 of Wands here. But I just see communication coming in. And I also feel like there could be someone coming in to give you some form of message, but it's not going to be, like, well thought out. Like, someone could just potentially, like, lash out on you, and it's not even like your problem, or it just may be misplaced. So it's either you doing it to someone else, or someone else coming in and doing it to you. But if they do it to you, if someone comes in with their BS and tries to put it on your plate, like, they're going to get this sword with the Ace of Swords, and it's not going to be pretty. Because, for one, you have enough to deal with. And if anyone's going to participate in your life at this current time, like, it must be because they're bringing good vibes, they're bringing celebration, they're bringing, you know, lightheartedness, because you don't need anything else heavy. But a cycle is going to close out. So if you've been feeling tired, there's a break coming in around the corner. Just don't push yourself too hard. And I know that's so hard to say, but whatever manifestations you're trying to get, if it's delayed in it coming in, it's because you have so much pressure, and there's so much, like, stress that you're going through mentally. And also, you need to kind of clear out and make room for your manifestations. So if you already have so much on your plate, nothing else is going to be able to come in until you delegate whatever those tasks are that you're carrying on your back. So, like, share, subscribe. I love you guys so much, Taurus. Hang in there. Leave me a comment. If you do want a personal, Taurus Thanksgiving is going to be the code that you put into my website. I'll link that in the description below. I appreciate your support so much, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye.